These are the extreme cases. What are we seeing in the day-to-day, in the cases that you settle out of court? What is the husband, what is the wife getting?
I would say that typically, if it's coming down to a settlement where the parties have agreed, and I say typically, I don't know that that's really a good way to put it.
There is no typical.
But I think, exactly, and I think that what happens is that when you try to negotiate, whether you're the client or the attorney, from a property standpoint, which is what we do, we end up looking at the assets and the liabilities and saying, this is an equitable division if it's 50-50, 45-55, 60-40, pick a number. I think we look at that. As to the long-term impact on that, I think we have a responsibility, and I would say most attorneys do advise their clients, this is the impact that this is going to have. When a woman says, when someone says they want to stay in the house and they want to keep the kids in the house, there are some real advantages for her to do that. One, the more consistent the relationship is for the child to his school, his friends, you know, the less traumatic the divorce will be for him, or hopefully so, if she can do that. Economically, that may be a very bad decision for her because she can't make the mortgage payment. Given she has a child support assessment from her husband, doesn't necessarily mean that her position is improved, but she takes the position that it is better for her financially to suffer that loss because it's an improved situation for her children. To say that there's a range as to whether or not they are financially meeting their condition, I think it is a real difficult question to answer because it depends on, I would be speculating as to say whether or not someone then goes out and supplements their income with a second job. Does the person, which happens frequently, remarry in a relatively short period of time, thereby this becomes a non-issue at that point? Do the facts remain as they are on the day of judgment for what period of time?
Perhaps after this program, or maybe you've been doing that before, to advise your clients, especially if there are some assets and some money-involved property, to consult a good financial advisor?
I always make the recommendation, not only just for the asset part of it, but also for the tax implications of the distribution, because that many times has impact on people, whether it's capital gains on the sale of a house. If someone's been out of the home for a period of time, one person who retained the home, in that case if it's the wife, if she retained the home and the husband is out of the home, she may incur significant capital gains that she was not expecting because he is no longer a resident of that piece of property. So yeah, we make that a part of our practice to include financial planning and the expert opinion of people that can tell them what the long-term effect of keeping an asset or getting rid of it might be.